So another great skit with a great message, but hey, maybe it's the wrong messenger. Let's go.
To handle business, Brittany. That's all.
What are we back to the night before the wedding? That's what we doing?
Oh wow, really? That was a low blow.
I'm sorry, Amber.
No, we're not there.
Okay, that's a lot. You should not be going to his house looking like this. You don't think that's messy?
No, I don't. I think I want to feel good about myself.
Okay, so all right, so the talk here is, and again, we know Brittany is not the right person to be giving the message. We know, but the talk here is, why is Amber dressed like this over by Wayne? I asked the question this morning, but again, Amber writes, I have no proof. So because I have no proof at all, I can only speak in terms of just what it is. She shouldn't be dressed like this over Wayne's house. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. It's like rubbing cheese on a puss nose. It's like rubbing cheese on a cat's nose. That's what it is.
Okay, I feel that. But it's whatever, girl. What were you and Wayne talking about?
We're talking about our new artist and Victor.
You were talking about Victor with Wayne?
I didn't mean to. The other day, Victor called me. Wayne overheard and he asked me who I was talking to, and I told him. And then he goes on to tell me today that he doesn't think Victor is good for me. Meaning, he doesn't want me jumping from one thing to another because of my past and all that kind of stuff. And I ain't gonna lie, Brittany, it's got me thinking, like, do you think I should be with Victor? Like, is he the one?
Okay, first of all, you don't need to be talking to Wayne about Victor. You run your mouth too much. That's always been your problem.
Wow.
All right, stop right there, sir. Yet again, we know it, Brittany. We know. It's not her time yet. We're dealing with Amber right now. That is true. She runs her mouth a little bit too much. Remember, she's going through a divorce. Going around and telling people about this Victor character that you're with is also gross for Anthony to now start to ask to rescind certain things from the judge, because they're going to look at that. Remember what happened in the Sonny issue. Remember whenever it is that, Sonny's husband Gene found out about Mike, them tried to put a story together. That's exactly what's going to happen. That's all I'm saying. So right here, so Brittany is not incorrect in saying she run her mouth too much and she's talking too much about the whole Victor thing. She needs to stop. She really and truly needs to stop. Like I said, only her can fumble this bag.
I'm just saying, You can keep something to yourself. Wayne is going to have a biased opinion. But since we're talking about whether or not Victor is good for you, I feel like you should be asking yourself, if I have to ask myself that, is he the one? If you're asking yourself that, he's probably not the one. I just wanted you to have fun. But something tells me that this is not just you questioning whether or not Victor is good. Something tells me that this has to do with you getting all hotty-totty and going over Wayne's house, and now you don't like Victor.
All right. So the next piece of it to me is that it seems like Brittany is pushing Amber to talk to Victor. It seems like that now what the push is, which now definitely we have to flag Brittany for that, because Victor is definitely not the one at all. No, that's where, of course, sure, the advice that Amber got from Wayne, is it good advice? Yes, it is. But, of course, two things can be true. At the same point in time, you got to be very careful with the information that you're giving out. The two things can be true at one point in time. Okay? So, maybe just kind of clean this up as to what it is. But it does look like Brittany, because she's with Kelvin, she's trying to steer Amber toward Victor, which is not the right place.
Because Wayne got you.
That is not the case.
I hope
at
not,
all.
Amber.
It's not. You always know I haven't been completely like all into Victor. And I just always dreamed of being with like a black king. You know what I'm saying?
All right. So maybe the summary of this is, maybe Amber needs to be alone, like we've said before. Why not just be alone then? If you're going to try to move around like that, it just doesn't look good. And that's why I said I don't like her moving around like that. I don't like it. Because then she looks confused. She looks like she's not there. And then if something happens, y'all are going to give me that, oh, she was vulnerable. And that's what I'm saying. People put themselves in situations. Things don't just happen to you. You put yourself in those situations. So at least until the marriage itself over, until the divorce itself over, you know what I mean? Like, at least wait a little bit first before getting that going on. But two things are happening here. Sure, she needs to kind of hush down on the Victor thing, relax herself a little bit on that, because, hey, it can be dangerous. Y'all know how Wayne stay. Wayne can let that out at any given time. Wayne and Mike has shown you that they will release information. All right? So that's a one piece. And on the next hand, Brittany is wrong for trying to see if she can steer her to Victor. Definitely wrong. But hey, let me know what y'all think. Was I right in my assessment? Like, share, comment, subscribe. I'll talk to y'all soon. Let me know.